Thank you for connecting in today. Let's look at some ways to build your Mary Kay business, grow your Mary Kay business, and as an overflow, grow Mary Kay Australia and New Zealand, the Mary Kay way. We're going to take a look at some of the timeless principles and ethics and integrity, way of working and way of being that Mary Kay herself actually taught when she first created our company back in 1963 that have stood the test of time and still stand true today. Let me introduce myself. My name is Carissa Campbell. I live in the beautiful island state of Tasmania on the very bottom of Australia. And I first joined Mary Kay as a consultant back in 1996 on Christmas Eve, in fact, when my previous job in banking and finance was looking a little shaky. It was looking like it was going to be made redundant. So I said yes to Mary Kay. I embraced the opportunity and debuted as an independent sales director in 1999. And I am a senior sales director right now with some gorgeous directors around me that are all growing and thriving in their Mary Kay businesses. I have had the absolute privilege of being a Mary Kay car driver since my debut as a sales director all those years ago. A little trophy on wheels, which is such a privilege to do. And another privilege that I absolutely love is that I have been a multiple trip achiever with our company and had the privilege of going to our Dallas seminar on 4 separate occasions, along with the top directors trip on the 50th anniversary of Mary Kay to South Africa. That was pretty special. Probably my most cherished and loved award was being a recipient of the quarterly Go Give Award in Australia on 2 separate occasions, and then to be awarded the annual Go Give Award in 2014 was such a highlight for me and such an honour and such a privilege, because that award is not something that we track. It's not something that we can work towards. It really is a recognition and an acknowledgement of who we are and how we go about our daily practices in our business. And it is something that is quite special and quite unique to our business of Mary Kay. Of course, there's so many other things to love and adore about our business. I really love the freedom, the flexibility, and the choices in life that this business has afforded me. And my real passion, and I believe my real purpose, is to empower women to really live extraordinary lives. So let's take a look at some of the ethics, the philosophies, and some of those timeless principles that Mary Kay herself taught when we first started our company back in 1963. Mary Kay started this company to help women develop to their full potential by applying a basic philosophy, what she called the golden rule, to the everyday workings of this business. One of them was to treat others as you would have them treat you, along with what you send into the lives of others comes back into your own. Mary Kay has changed the lives of countless women, really with an independent business that has no territories right across our globe, and that's really special and something to really ensure that we actually maintain and we grow forward. One of the reasons our company, I believe, is so successful and something that it separates us quite clearly from so many other billion-dollar global enterprises are things like the sisterhood that we have, the respect, the positive support, and also the encouragement that we can offer each other. In the everyday working of our business, it's so important that we know that we come across so many different women. We live in a very competitive world. We live in an ever-changing world, which keeps it exciting, don't you agree? But, we do come across a whole bunch of different women. Women that may want to purchase our product, may want to book and hold a pamper experience with their girlfriends, and they may even want to join our company, our team, and embark upon their own Mary Kay career. It really is up to us that we maintain the highest level of integrity, of honesty and responsibility when we're dealing with each individual lady that we actually come across. So my suggestion is, when we meet someone for the very first time, whether it be at an appointment, whether it's at a product launch, whether it's just through a conversation or booking in a social setting, whether it's through referrals from girlfriends, from family members, from existing clients, or whether we're at a show or an expo, really, in fact, if we come across women anywhere that we are talking to and wanting to, I guess, embrace a Mary Kay opportunity with them, we should always ask one very simple question. Have you ever used Mary Kay products before? And you know what? I do this no matter what, whether I'm working at an expo, at an appointment, whether I'm meeting someone at the shops, or whether it's somebody that's connected via Messenger, whether it's through social media. I always ask them if they've ever used Mary Kay products before. And I think that it's a really important question that becomes part of our nature and becomes part of our normal conversation in the course of working with women. Now, if she says no to that question, that's fantastic. Or in one respect, it's fantastic because you can go ahead and continue your conversation with her with your intention of scheduling her for a pamper, a booking to share with girlfriends, whether you want to give her some samples, join her into a Facebook group, whatever it is to connect with her, and even sit down and have a coffee with her and share how she can join Mary Kay. She's had no experience with our product. She obviously has had no experience with a Mary Kay consultant in the past either. But of course, if she says yes to that question, if she says to you, well, yeah, I have tried Mary Kay before, I always go on and just simply ask her, what products do you use, or who do you get your products from right now? Wow, this is really exciting. Now, it's not what happens to us that matters, it's how we handle it. And sometimes when we're working towards a big goal, or when we're working towards something that we get really excited about, we forget to ask these questions because we're like, yes, I just want to work with this woman because she's really impressive. But it is so important that if she's already connected to another consultant, that is an automatic referral straight back to that other consultant. And when we all adopt this basic principle and basic teaching of Mary Kay, it's what we send into the lives of others come back into our own. How incredible it is to actually receive a phone call from another sister director or another consultant going, I met one of your clients and she's ready to join Mary Kay now. Why don't you give her a call? Or these are her updated details, or she wants to book an appointment. That is a phenomenal thing to do. So let's pay that one forward and let's keep that going around. We want to respect the established relationships that are already there with another consultant. I think it's also really important to remember that if a client is at an appointment, she is free to book, to purchase products at that appointment, because it can affect the hostess credit that's actually paid to the hostess that's booked at that appointment. So that's totally cool to go ahead and take that order from anyone that's at an appointment. But my suggestion is always, how would we want to be treated in that situation? If our client was sitting there, I love to know that my clients have been at another appointment. Maybe they've reordered some product. Maybe they've actually just started on a different product, and I can update her profile card and add that to my customer service call when I call her in a few months' time. But you know what? We don't book another person's client, and we certainly don't recruit them either. We'd always refer them back. So when we meet other clients at an appointment and they want to book an appointment, we pass that back to their original consultant. If they want to join Mary Kay, fantastic, but we pass that back to whoever they are purchasing their Mary Kay products from. It really is just a courtesy. But you know what, even if a client doesn't recall the exact name of a consultant when you ask her who she's purchasing her products from, maybe it's a brand new relationship. Maybe she's only just been to an appointment and is waiting for her products to be delivered. There's still a relationship that's been established with that other consultant. So it's always best to ask more questions. And my suggestion is that if in doubt, don't necessarily book her. Don't actually try and recruit her. Just take her information and have a chat to your director. And director to director can actually get more information and find out who she's actually connected to. We need to be aware that sometimes our customers don't always understand that we work independently. They're really, let's face it, they're only interested in ordering more products, maybe scheduling an appointment because they're ready to do that, or learning more about our career opportunity. But it is important that we, as independent consultants, respect those relationships that developed between other consultants and their clients. So let's just recap. Let's always treat others as we would have them treat you. And, I think that's really important that we also keep in mind, how would I like to be treated under these circumstances? One really simple question, can cut through all of the wonder and the fear and the frustration. Have you ever used Mary Kay Cosmetics before? And if they say no, then you are free to continue a conversation to offer her a chance to try a product, to book with you, to buy products from you, and to join your team. Of course, if she's tried products before or is currently using them, then anything that you might suggest to her would be referred back to the consultant that she's actually currently purchasing her products from. And you know, if we all follow those basic golden rules of Mary Kay, we can continue to grow and build our business with incredible strength, with that sisterhood, the respect, the positive support, and also the encouragement that we can continue to work with each other. So let's continue to build our way. It is a very simple philosophy and very simple principles to follow, but let's grow and build our business the Mary Kay way.